My name is Moze Mossanen. I'm the director of this film, Love Lies Bleeding, and I have been directing since probably the 1850s. The first time I heard about the project was way back in May of 2010. There's actually a funny story about how I heard about the project and how I became involved in it. I'm a producer and director as well, and I heard about the show and I went after it to see if I could get the rights. And then when I called the Alberta Ballet, they said, no, it's all gone, someone else is gone. I was very distraught, very sort of sad that someone else beat me to the punch. Anyway, a year goes by, and the company that secured the rights called me and said, "Do you want to direct the show?" And of course, I was thrilled because I really wanted to do it from the very beginning. So, and I got to do it, which is fantastic. I'm really, really excited about this. First of all, Jean's created an incredibly beautiful ballet. It's very poignant and beautiful, and what I like about it is that it's not the traditional biopic. It doesn't tell being a kid, a teenager, adults, but it's kind of like a meditation on themes. So it touches on innocence, on fame, on sexuality, on drug addiction. And through all those images, you created a really interesting picture of a very fascinating man, Elton John. And for me, it was to kind of really preserve what Jean had created, but at the same time using film technique to lift it out of the proscenium, out of the theater concept, and bring filmic elements into it. So in this sequence, several sequences in the ballet, what I've done is that there are moments on stage where he's thinking, and what he's thinking is not really alluded to, but actually what I did, my job was to actually illuminate some of those interior moments for the character. And so it becomes rather filmic, and I try to sort of shoot the film in a kind of a 360 so that it feels as if it's its own world rather than photographing it off a stage. So trying to make a real world out of this stage that we're in. What I like about Jean's piece is that he is brave. He tackles the subjects of addiction, sexuality, homosexuality, abuse, and I really wanted to keep that because when you're dealing with Elton John, he's no Marsha Brady. He's a very complicated man who's been through a lot, and I didn't want to fudge any of that stuff. Fortunately, the CBC's behind us on this, which is great. They've been very supportive. And we've tried to keep as much of the rough edges as possible. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a show without those elements.